You're listening to the Red Cobblestone Road, a place to breathe, think, and see clearly in a nation that feels upside down. I'm Roderick L. Gardner, Senior. Today, we're talking about something that usually hides in paperwork and fine print, the theft of government funds and fraud. Let's walk. When most people hear government fraud, they think about big numbers they'll never see, somebody in a suit far away, and they shrug. It feels distant, complicated, like it has nothing to do with our daily lives. But here's the truth. Every single time money is stolen, misused, or quietly redirected for somebody's private benefit, that's not their money. That's your money, your family's money, your children's future. We have to get this straight. The government doesn't have its own money. It has our money, which we give it through taxes, with the trust that it will be used for the public good. So, when that trust is broken, it's not just a line item on a budget report. It's a direct theft from every one of us. The problem is, corruption doesn't always look like a cartoon villain with a bag of cash. It's often much quieter, more sophisticated. Sometimes it looks like overpriced contracts awarded to well-connected friends where we pay double for something that should have cost half. Sometimes it looks like grants going to organizations that promise the world but never actually deliver the services they were paid for. Have you ever heard of a new program being announced with a big press conference and a lot of fanfare, but then you look around your community and see nothing has changed? These are the programs that exist on paper, but never really touch the people they claim to serve. The money gets eaten up by layers and layers of administration, a bureaucratic maze where funds disappear before they ever reach the street. It's a machine designed to sustain itself, not to solve problems. And it's not just happening at the highest levels. At the local level, it can be just as damaging. It's people fudging numbers on applications to get benefits they don't qualify for. It's scams built around disaster relief funds and public assistance programs, preying on people in their most desperate moments. We see fake nonprofits that are really just funnels to enrich their founders, collecting donations and grants under the guise of charity while the community they're supposed to help continues to starve. We get used to hearing these phrases, don't we? That's just how it is. Everybody's getting theirs, so I might as well get mine. There's nothing we can do about it. We say these things to cope, to feel less powerless. But that attitude, that resignation, is the fertilizer for corruption. It's what allows it to grow and spread until it chokes the life out of our institutions. A republic, a government of the people, cannot survive if the people who fund it no longer believe that honesty is even possible. So what does sanity look like here? How do we fight back when the problem seems so huge? It starts with us, right where we are. It looks like refusing to participate in fraud, even if everyone does it. It means choosing integrity when dishonesty seems like the easier path. It looks like asking real questions about where our money goes in our city councils, in our state legislatures, and at the federal level. It means supporting the watchdogs and whistleblowers, the journalists and investigators who risk their careers to expose wrongdoing, instead of mocking them or dismissing them as troublemakers. Most importantly, it looks like paying attention to results, not just speeches and ribbon cuttings. If a program claims to help the poor, but poverty on the ground never changes, somebody needs to stand up and ask the hard question. Where is the money actually going? If agencies and so-called nonprofits feast while the community starves, we have to call it what it is. That's not charity. That's a racket. You may not control the whole system. None of us can alone, but you can control your part. You can refuse to lie on forms. You can refuse to help anybody else cheat the system. You can refuse to look away when dishonesty shows up in your workplace, your community, or your local government. Use your voice, your vote, and your influence to favor people and policies that demand transparency and accountability. We can't fix everything overnight, but we can start by refusing to make peace with theft just because the thief wears a badge, a title, or a suit. Our silence is their strength. Our attention is their weakness. This is the Red Cobblestone Road with Roderick L. Gardner Sr. If you've ever felt like the system is stacked and nobody cares, remember this. Corruption grows where people stop looking. Share this with someone who still believes that integrity matters, even and especially in public life. Stay alert, stay honest, and let's keep our sanity inside this republic. Thanks for listening.